Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the stream. I'm still having some issues. I grabbed a new stream key. I'm hoping that fixes it. Just so y'all know, I've been having some issues with my streaming because some guy hit a power pole down the road and it knocked the power out. The power got restored. Internet took a while to get back up, and then now I'm continuing to have kind of hit and miss issues, and my streams keep cutting prematurely. Even though I have an excellent connection right now, 10 minutes from now, it's going to try to maybe cut me off. I don't know. We'll see. So, as I said before, this is me streaming early access. This is going to be something a little different than what you would see in the demo. I was trying to check it out and check it out live, and I ended up having my stream just cut on me. So I checked some settings, I checked my internet speeds, and grabbed a new stream key. I'm hoping that maybe it could have just been an update thing with maybe Streamlabs or something in the background. I don't know. But I recently updated OBS too, so OBS could be a factor. I kind of reviewed my settings. I think everything's still right. So having said all that, let me just continue back to what I was doing. I'm not going to restart a game. I'm just going to continue from where I left off. I'm only in Archeo anyway. So let me cut the camera here and get back into it. So just so we can see what's going on here, I've got different stuff, and I was working on putting some of the stuff that I didn't really need back. Just kind of going through what we have available here. I think I'll go ahead and eat this real quick. I'm full. So I'll grab this other MRE. I need that spray. I think that's all I'm going to grab for now. Not even going to grab the concentrator. And I'll just have to keep checking my stream health and hope that I don't run into problems again. So I didn't grab that saw, I grabbed that, and I also wanted the knife sharpener. What we're going to do is we're going to use that new knife sharpener. Stuff. And let's go to this used knife, and I'm going to click repair. I'm just going to drag and drop this. And that should. So I think now we should be ready to continue on. I do need some more air, I think. I got one can of air. Don't know if I have enough room on me for another can. We'll just try. Okay, I got lucky. You need 2 cans of air, really, if you're gonna travel. Pick this up. So as I was saying in the last one before I was rudely interrupted by whatever was going on there with my connection. I'm just playing today. I'm not really trying to train anybody. So if you learn anything, that's great. If you don't, that's okay, because in the other video, which I'm probably going to pull down if this one stays up good. I said that I'll be updating these guides, all my guides that I have written. I'm also going to probably do a new video guide. A lot of things are changing, so not really that much changed, but visor's closed. You were using air the whole time. Yeah. I don't want to do that. That's alright. Off 3 things. Drop this one and pick up the other one. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I started that last game, I didn't have my visor closed while I was in here, but I had some things happen, so coming back in from the save. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put our sidearm now. Put a new mag in it. Also, I'm gonna check my my quick. You don't want to hold O. Just want to press it once. I'm gonna go into bags and I'm gonna change what's in my quick access. I want the body stabilizer there. I want my med kit there. Maybe even trauma kit, actually. Kit. Take the med kit and put it back. And I think I also want a stamina booster in there. So let's go have a look over here. This laser battery. If you have any issues with FPS, just try to restart the game. Go on Archeo, give it a minute, and it'll catch up. It's just things have been added, and he's fixing things, so trying to get it all streamlined back out again. I don't think that's an issue for everybody. I think it's just that I have encountered once or twice. Okay. Up onto this. There. Neck guard. Pick up one. Reach that. Had some good stuff in there. I think we already have an inhaler. I'll leave this stuff here. There's an extra can of air. I'm gonna leave that on there. Just try to make note of it. I don't need it right now. So when you're on these things, just be careful. There's no point in getting real goofy on here. So if you're gonna go under this, duck down and actually go under it. Don't try to stand up underneath that bar. You can get stuck and bad things can happen. So now I'm gonna run and jump off of this. Just to be safe, because we've had some issues with these in the past. Let me check my screen here. Screen seems to be fine. Don't really have to hear it beat up. Got some knee pads. I'll take that. There's another can of air. I need it. Let's go ahead and put on our knee guards. Our neck. So something new that was added, I'll show you guys real quick. If you hit escape and you go to settings and then you go to custom settings, you can change your crosshair, which will be right over here. And so right now it's kind of large. I prefer mine to be kind of larger, but with like a lower opacity. I like about a 30 or a 40. Just to show you, you can change this all the way down. You can even have it so it's not all the way always visible, which I like. And you can have it so it's always visible. You can tick that and have it always visible. You can also invert your mouse. There's even sound settings. You go into where is it? Custom sounds in the F9 menu. So you can close this and you can go, so like right now I don't see my crosshair, right? It's not my way. But if I go to escape, go to settings, go to custom, I can click always visible, close, and just hit escape and come back. Oh, hang on a second. I think I didn't save that. Always visible. And we'll increase the opacity because I think it was only at 9. Like mine at about 30. You can change the border size. I'll leave it mine at about 300. And you can change the physical size of this. I'll leave that about 60. You can change the interaction label opacity underneath for things you interact with. Just gonna leave that at 80. Notifications opacity, so they're not too sharp. I would prefer to leave mine sharp, so I'm gonna leave it at about 80. You can even change the font size. Look at that. You can change it up. You can change it down. Leave that about 10. And you can even change your mouse sensitivity. I'm going to leave it at 1. I'm not going to mess with that. So I'm going to leave it as always visible. And custom key settings. You can change your custom key settings with I. But if you hit F9, so our settings are saved. And Now if I hit back, you can see that my crosshair is always visible. You couldn't see it last time because I had the opacity too low. You can see that it's always visible, and because it's on YouTube, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna go to settings and I'll increase the opacity so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. We'll just set it to 80. We'll close it and it's saved immediately. And I'll just go back and you can see that I now have a fully visible crosshair. And this is really cool because you can turn it off. You can have it always visible. You can have it just visible whenever you look at items, which is how I like mine. So there's that, and then also you should be aware that whenever you use a weapon and you have the weapon up, the crosshair obviously is going to disappear, so you can aim with your weapon. So it's a really neat new feature that we have. And so I'll go into settings now, and I'll go to custom settings, and we're going to change the opacity back down to 30 now that I've shown you guys what it's all about. And I'm going to set mine to not always visible because I don't want it on my screen all the time. It's automatically settings saved. Go back, and as you can see, there is no crosshair until I look at something. And that's how I like it. Okay, so grab this can of water. And as I was saying, the new option for sounds is really cool too. You have a master volume slider where you can slide everything up all at once. You have the music where you can increase or decrease the music. You've got the ambient music, which you can completely turn off or turn it to max if you want. You've got weather, which I can't adjust the sound of right now, but if weather closes in, when it does, I can adjust the sounds of the weather. I can change my footstep sounds, so if they're too loud, I can increase or decrease as needed. And we'll go ahead and turn it to max. So we'll click save. And now it's really loud and pretty immersive. A little bit too loud for my liking. So we'll hit F9 and we'll go back to footsteps now. And let's say we don't want to hear the footsteps, or we just barely want to hear it. We'll set it at, say, 02, and close and save. And now you just got a nice soft footstep. It's really nice. It's a really nice thing to have. We didn't have that for a long time, and now we do. And of course, you have sound effects. So that's going to be probably, I think that's governed by sound effects.